Hi everyone, it's Kobe Russell for Ebok Rock 811. Just for posterity's sake, it is 2020. The year is 2020, and I am still 20 years old. I know it is a crazy, crazy time. I've been sitting in my house just like everybody else. Um, I did go on a quick coronacation before it got super, super crazy. I took advantage of some cheap plane tickets and went with my sister and a couple friends down to Florida. And it was so relaxing, so nice and warm. We were on the beach, we biked, and I got time to really work on one of my main passions right now, which is my music. I actually released a song. It's called Sunrise. It's produced by 89K Beats, fantastic producer, and I'll put the link down in the description below. Um, I during this time of quarantine, since I came back, I felt fine. I'm not sick, but just in case I'm a carrier, I don't want to get anyone else sick. And so during this time, I actually made my TikTok debut. I did a couple TikToks with my sister, and I'm actually really proud of those. And it's a lot harder to make a TikTok than I thought, but it's a fun process. So I did that, but I've also gotten into another passion which I don't think anybody expected me to get into, least of all myself. It's just like I'm not like really like a sports person, I'm not really a cars person, but I've gotten into Formula One racing. And it's really through the Netflix show Formula One Drive to Survive. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. If you have Netflix, go watch it. But I downloaded the game, the free game Formula One Mobile Racing, and I did a couple races. This is just a quick video. This is two races, two of my favorite ones recently, and I'll go on and I'll commentate. Thanks for following through with me during this time. Sorry for the shaky camera, and we'll jump right into the video. Alright, I wanted to bring you right into the action here. I have to hold down the clutch button and then obviously let go when the red lights go off. That's how they do racing. That was pretty good, not my best reaction time. Pierre Gasly is behind me. Now he's gone. Obviously, I passed Pierre Gasly. He's a good driver, but he's not necessarily consistent. Ooh, there was a little bit of contact there, I think, with Charles Leclerc. But the most important part is I am ahead by a bunch of, that was a terrible, terrible corner. But I'm ahead by a bunch of places. I'm P5, I'm in 5th place, that's what they use in F1, and the person I'm racing is P9, 9th place, so I'm doing well. This is good driving, about to overtake, I just overtook Bottas right there, and Hamilton, my goodness. Oh my goodness, and with a beautiful corner there late on the brakes, I am P1, I am leading this race. This is fantastic. Okay, again, I wanted to talk about this. Alexander Albon is behind me. Obviously, this is all a simulation. He's really one of my favorite drivers. I think he's fantastic. I really empathize with his story. So I understand why he's so close to the front of the race. He's a great driver. But I'm killing it right now. I nailed that corner as well. Yeah, a little bit rough. Let's see if we can pull this off. Oh, and I go off the track and waste so much time. I was really worried about that, and I managed to get back on. Still in front of Albon, still in P1. This is very impressive. Sometimes my brakes just don't work, which is actually realistic to Formula One, and I just won. That was a very quick race, but good driving by me throughout. Alright, we've got one more race. Let's see how this start goes. And it was a perfect start. My reaction time was absolutely perfect, which allows me to pass my opponent here. Let's see how we do on this corner. Oh, we just completely, that was Max Verstappen, and we just pushed him off the track. That would not have gone well in actual Formula One racing. We're coming up on the corner here. Perfect. That's a chicane. Chicane is when there's like 2 corners in a row. Kind of messed up that second one, but I survived. I think Sebastian Vettel is in front of me. Yeah. And I overtake him right here, which was just absolutely beautiful. I think the real Sebastian Vettel would not have allowed me to make that overtake so easily, but he also does have his sort of rough moments, so it's possible. Slowed down a little more than I would have liked, and I'm on the grass. Not great, but again, I am P1 currently. The person I'm in a race against is P7. So far, so good. We're on the straights. We can just go fast. Now we're leading by 4 seconds. Again, like it's only 4 seconds, and I hit the wall. So the fact that and the finish is already coming up, and I'm gonna finish P1. Yes, we did it! Again, it goes by so fast. Obviously, a real F1 race is so much longer than that. That's just like 1 lap of a race. But I really enjoy this game. I'm gonna try and make more videos of this game and other stuff. During this time of quarantine, I want to provide you with content. I will link my song down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. Bye bye.